videos on jobs half the time, and today is one of those videos again. So I'm gonna be talking about all the Breastraunts in Houston. Yes, I finally found the last Breastraunt in Houston. Yes, I know there's like more than like 4, but these are like the main ones that you see, like the main corporate or whatever chain restaurants that you see that are restaurants. Hooters, number 1, of course. Bombshells, y'all know that shit in Houston be all over. Twin Peaks, that was the last one. And Ojos Locos, that one be hitting too. So those are the main ones I know in Houston, and I finally got them all, and I'm gonna be telling y'all the interview processes for all of them. So let's start with the first one I did, which was of course Hooters. So with Hooters, all I did was apply online. I called the place up. I was like, hey, I just recently applied. Do you know if I could get an interview, or if y'all are still hiring? And they're like, yes, come in right now. Blah blah blah. They literally just said come in right now, and I was like, okay, cool. So I drive up over there. I was like, hey, I have a little interview. They're like, all right, let me just get my manager. You can sit over here. They sit me in the back. I talked to the manager, and she's like, hey, what's your name? I was like, Evelyn. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna text you, and I'm just gonna text you whatever you need. It's just like name, address, phone number, email, all this and that. And they're like, okay, just send me that. And they're like, send me your TABC and food handlers. Actually, I don't think I needed that. No, I didn't need that, because I was just applying to be a hostess. So they just told me to send all that to that number. So they texted me. They're like, all right, just text it to this number, blah blah blah. And it was her number, so easy peasy. And they're like, all right, here's a uniform, and you start tomorrow. And I was like, shit, they be hiring quick, guys. All you gotta do is call, and they'll be like, all right, you start tomorrow. They're like, okay, you just need white shoes. So I bought the white shoes from Skechers, and that was it. Honestly, white shoes, white socks, and you're good to go. And khakis, you're good. The thing I didn't like about it, they don't have bussers. Their tables are like this thick of nastiness, like grunch. Like no one cleans their table, so I literally sit people with like a cup on the table, or like a booger. I don't know what the fuck. Like no one be cleaning them fucking tables. That rating, 8 out of 10 for hiring me on the spot. Just a quick and easy. You don't even gotta talk. They don't even ask you like questions like, oh, where do you work at in the past? They didn't know shit about me. The next one was Bombshells. For Bombshells, I applied online. Go on their company website and apply. Don't go on Indeed. Go on the company website, apply there. Call them, or don't call them, actually. They'll call you within like a day or 2. Trust me, they'll always. I've applied 2 times. They'll usually call you on like the second day, and they'll be like, hey, just come in. You can try on the outfit. Come in for an interview. So when you get there, they're gonna give you the paper application. You're gonna fill that out. After that, either you'll have an interview, or they'll make you go straight to trying on the clothes. I've done the interview, or the little process, 2 times. Here's the first one, the second one. I've done it 2 times. My last time was like last week, because I tried doing it again, because you could always reapply and see if you can get it again. Because the first time I didn't get it. Second time I haven't got an update that said within 72 hours they'll let you know, but it's been 72 hours, so I don't think I got it. But for the interview, they'll ask you, where have you worked at in the past? So they have a paper to be like, there's like a paper they have, and they're like, all right, you worked here, so what did you do over there? Like hosting, like what was that? Like shit like that. And they would have those questions too about, y'all know, if y'all go to hella interviews, y'all know those questions be fucking you up. This one question, they're like, oh, what was the one bad experience with your manager? And I was like, bro, I don't have any. And I was like, bro, like, okay, I have had one. And I said like, oh, one time this manager was being like really touchy and shit. Like I told him knock it off. Like that was just a really bad experience. And they're like, oh, okay, like, okay. But I think they took it the wrong way. They're like, oh, like she's not gonna make it in the Bombshells environment. People are gonna be touching her, and she's gonna be okay and be not okay with it, you know. So I'm like, bro, that's probably why they didn't hire me. So have good answers. You know, they'll ask you like, who are you? Like, what are you like? What do you do in your free time? Shit like that. And they took my pictures. I tried on the little uniform, took my pictures, and they're like, we're sending it to corporate. We'll let you know within like 72 hours. Nothing. But really good interview. They're really nice people. It's kind of hot shot to get. It's really hard to get in there, but it's good money, you know. They want good people there. So I give them like a 6 out of 10 for just like being hard. I don't know. Ojos Locos was the third one I tried to do. What the fuck? They have really good music. I'm not gonna cap. They have really good music at Ojos Locos. They have a really cute uniform. I'm not gonna cap. The ones with the little skirts, they're Bombshells and Ojos have the cutest skirts. I just love places that have skirts. They're so cute. Like, I have no idea. They just be I be fucking with it. I apply on Indeed. It says they're hiring for like a busser. I apply. I'm like, cool, whatever. They text me like 2 minutes later. They're like, all right, can you come in at 3? I was like, okay, cool. And I drive over there. I'm like, I'm here for an interview. No one speaks English. I don't know a lot of Spanish. I'm not fluent, but I know enough. But it was not enough today. It was not enough that day. I swear it was not enough. I was like, oh, estoy aquí por una entrevista. And they're like, oh, okay, like, ¿cómo te llamas? And I was like, Evelyn. And they're like, okay, what do you apply for? And I was like, busser. And they're like, oh, like, we don't usually do girls as like bussers. Like, would you be okay with like wearing a uniform? I was like, yeah, I worked at Hooters. Like, I would love that. Like, cool. And they're like, all right, we want you to try it on, see if you like it, and we'll probably make you a hostess. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And they're like, yeah, the hostess get tips too, so you would probably make more money as a host. I was like, really? Cool. But like all this in Spanish, I was like, fuck, like, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. And they're like, all right, can you like, you got the job, like, you can start tomorrow. So they're big on like hiring quick. But the thing is, most of the time, it's only Spanish, which I don't mind. But it's harder for me because I was like, nah, I'm not gonna. I was like, they got me the job, and I was like, fuck. I was like, nah, like, I'm gonna turn it down. Like, I don't know enough Spanish to like be working here. Like, it's gonna be more of a hassle for me. And then talking to customers, because most of them are Hispanic, like, duh, it's gonna be harder. Like, so I was like, no, like, let me not do this, because I'm gonna stress myself out and like make myself cry because I don't know enough Spanish in it. Nah, I couldn't do it. But they're so nice. So 10 out of 10 for them, because they're the sweetest people in the world. Y'all know Hispanics are so sweet. So I'm Hispanic too, but I'm sweet too. But you know, these people are just so sweet. If you go to like Twin Peaks, like, the girls will look so mean. Hooters, same thing. So, actually, Hooters is so nice. Twin Peaks was like the wrongfulest of them all. Oh, actually, I haven't even talked about Twin Peaks yet. Okay, Twin Peaks right now. I plan Indeed. I get a call like, I think 2-3 days later. I get a call. They're like, okay, can you come in? All glammed up, do your hair done, and we'll take your pictures and do all that fun stuff. And I was like, okay. I come in. All the girls are like, I was like, hi, I'm here for an interview. And they're like, let me go get my manager. Like, they're so straight-faced. Like, what the fuck? And I come in. Like, if it's a guy, they're like, hi. Like that. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I hate people who switch up. But I don't give a damn. I was like, bitch, what if I was lesbian? The fuck? So, I don't even care. I walk in, blah, blah, blah. I said, and the manager comes. She's like a short little girl. I was like, bless, it's a girl, because I heard if it's guys, like, they're really like, they'll only pick girls that's their type. Like, if they like blonde girls, they won't hire me, you know? Shit like that. So I'm happy it was a girl, and she was like pretty chill. Pretty like straightforward. Like, I hate when people are like straightforward. Like, I can't joke around with them. They're like, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, laugh, bitch, you're a robot or what? They're like, I don't even care. But I didn't even care at the moment, so I was like, fuck it, whatever. And they asked me, they're like, okay, I don't really have your resume, I didn't like get it out, but tell me about yourself, like where you worked and shit. I was like, oh, well, I'm a really outgoing person, like I make jokes, like right now I always make this joke when I'm nervous. I was like, I was like, I know I seem shy right now, but like obviously it's like an interview, but I say that every interview, so they think I'm funny, but no one laughs. So it's probably why I don't get no jobs. So they're like, cool. I was telling them, I was like, oh, I worked at Hooters. They're like, oh, actually, we had a lot of people from Hooters come over here. They were telling me, like, oh, so have you had any experience, like, wearing the uniform? I was like, yeah, like, I've had experience, like wearing a type of uniform like that. They're like, oh, have you worn a uniform like this scandalous? Are you okay with it? I was like, yes. She's like, oh, are you okay with wearing lingerie on Wednesday? I was like, yeah, that would be okay. And I was like, that's cool, like whatever, like I'm down to do anything for money right now, so fuck it. And then she's like, she gives me a box. It has like the Twin Peaks uniforms. I get it. She's like, go to the bathroom. And tell me I'm not fucking stupid, but these bathrooms, I'm a little slow. I am a little slow. It said 2P. 2P. And I didn't get it at first. I was like, 2P. And I didn't really read the little signs. I was like, which one's the girls' bathroom? And she's like, pointing at it like, it's because one said stand to pee and one said sit to pee. But I didn't read it. I was like, to pee. I was like, so at the whole time, I thought guys and girls use the same bathroom. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like looking at it. I was like, sit to pee, stand to pee. And I was like, oh, I sit to pee and the guys stand to pee. Bitch, I have never been more stupid. I was like, bruh, what if I was illiterate? What if I was autistic? Y'all are bad for that. I know they have to make it like so like bougie and like so white, but my dumbass would not understand that. I took a good minute trying to understand. I was like, sit to pee, stand to pee, and it said 2P, like a 2P. I was like, huh? I never felt so stupid. I swear she didn't want to hire me just because of that. I don't know. I take the pictures, whatever, and they're like, okay. Every other jobs I've done, every job that I've been talking about in this video has you take the picture standing this way, sideways, and then back, so they see your butt. But they just made me wear like jean shorts in the top. The jean shorts didn't really fit, so they made me look like I have fucking Pampers on. I don't even know, but I don't even care. And I left. They're like, all right, take the pictures. I go back into the restroom. Someone's in the other stall that I was changing in. There's 2 stalls. One stall will not open. For some reason, I think they made their doors so stupid. It's like they made like the wood to wood. Actually, let me do it like this. So this is how you, and it like won't open. And the door won't open. Like the hinge like won't open. I was like, bro, there's someone in the other stall. Like I'm pretty sure they're trying to take a shit because they want me to leave. But the door would not open. I was like, bruh. So it would open up like a little bit. So I had to like, and like squinge in there. I was like, bro, this making me so mad. I was like, the manager is probably like, why is she taking so long? But I honestly could not fit in that door. I was like, these doors are stupid. They won't open. I was literally having a heart attack. That's not even besides the point. But I said they were going to send my shit to corporate. But that was my experience with all the jobs. Twin Peaks is like, I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10, maybe 5 out of 10, just for being bitches. But it's a cool place. That was my first time ever going to Twin Peaks, so it was kind of cool. Anyways, there y'all go. That's how all the interviews went. There is always, most of the jobs you have to wait like a small waiting period to see if you're like, if the management likes you. But it's kind of just a hit or miss at that point. But that's my experience. I hope this helped y'all with something. I have no idea, but toodaloo. Thank you for watching. Come back for my next video.